Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, we made it to the weekend. I'm shooting this on Friday, not 100% sure it'll come out today, so if it comes out Monday, you'll understand why I'm saying Friday. But yeah, happy the weekend is here because for me that means college football. I'm going to be here watching football all day tomorrow. We're having spectacular weather, even though it's starting to warm up a little bit, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today I'm going to share what I ate today on a mostly raw food diet. So let's just get right to it. Lately I've got a nice bowl here. This is cherry nice cream and just fresh mango. It's just frozen banana and some frozen cherries I get from Publix, the frozen section up there. Now, I was out of acai. I've been getting these little acai packets, and I've been making acai bowls a lot for breakfast, but didn't have any this morning. I also didn't have any of the other fixings, but I really wanted this. I had this the last few days, just acai and mango, and it was so good. But I mix them up. Sometimes in my acai bowls, I'll put shredded coconut in there. I'll put like a tablespoon of almond butter in there. Sometimes I'll put some nuts, some walnuts or something in there. Just real nice breakfast. I understand the big appeal to the acai bowls. And if you get your acai, there's a place here, there's a food truck that goes around and sets up in the area, and they sell acai bowls. But anything like, there's one that's maybe a half a size of this. It's like $10, so you can make a lot of this stuff for yourself at home a lot cheaper. So I'm going to, and I got some extra. I'm just showing you how I made up the bowl. I got some more mango, and I got a little bit more nice cream in the freezer there. But I'm going to go sit down, eat this, do a few things, figure out my day, and we'll just see you when I eat again. All right, this is something I came up with back last weekend, early part of this week, and it's really nice, really simple, and I love it. I was originally, I don't know, I had in my head, I haven't had a caprese salad in a long time with a nice big slice of tomato, some mozzarella, a little bit of basil leaves. I don't have access to vegan mozzarella around here. I'm not a cheese baker, really was like, okay, whatever. Then I just started thinking, like, what can I make similar texture, something that would be tasty? And like I say, this is not a caprese salad, but what I came up with was really good. What I've got here is I've got some nice tomatoes, tomato slices, and what I did was just slice some avocado. Some of this avocado, really nice. Good avocados lately. And then I put a basil leaf on top, and this sauce that you see is just a cashew basil sauce. Very simple. There's no specific amounts. I don't write things down. It's like somebody was asking me something on Instagram the other day, and I'm like, I just don't remember. Half the time I'm making up food in the kitchen. I'm just putting stuff together. I'm doing it on the fly. Even if I have a semi recipe, I'm not like sitting down and measuring and doing this and this. So to the best of my recollection, and just play. I soaked some cashews, put them in my Vitamix. I put a nice little healthy handful of basil in there. Now with, I usually say there's no such thing as too much basil. I didn't want the basil to just completely overpower this, so I did go with just kind of like a handful. I'm going to guesstimate that this was about 3/4 of a cup of cashews. And then I put a couple of teaspoons of apple cider vinegar in there just for a little bit of a twang. And then I poured water. Now that's almost the same thing. You can, like I say, always, you're probably getting tired of hearing me say it, pour as much water as you want for the consistency you want. Now for this, I wanted it a little bit more like that. It's still thick, but it's a little more pourable. Sometimes, like with cashews and sour and apple cider vinegar, you can really just blend those two things, not put near as much water, and get almost like a sour cream type consistency. So anyhow, whatever we're going to call this, it is by far delicious. Going to go eat it. This isn't really a meal. This is just kind of a snack meal kind of in between a snack and a meal. I don't eat it. Sometimes I go days where I just eat big meals, and then other days I eat more smaller. So about to go eat. Well, it's about time to get out of this house and enjoy this beautiful weather. But before I do, I'm going to have a green smoothie. Now, my green smoothies aren't quite as large as they used to be, and that's a good thing. Seems like over the last couple of years, I don't have to eat like an absolute maniac just to keep my weight up, and that's nice. So this only has about 5 bananas in it. I crammed it full of kale and double blended. Let's see, what else? 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, a couple of tablespoons of blackstrap molasses, and a serving of, I say a serving when I put lentil sprouts in there. I just mix them right in with it, and it tastes fine to me. But yeah, I have my sprouts a lot. I've gotten a little bit better on keeping them going all the time. In fact, I just remembered I need to start a new batch tonight, and I try to get a couple of servings in a day if I can. Now, when I say a serving, I kind of eyeball it, but I try to get about a cup in a serving. Yeah, I highly recommend those sprouts. They're super easy. They're too short and too easy to do a video on it. Just Google it. Google sprouting lentils. I had to do that. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, I don't have a good memory. So probably the first 8, 10, 12 times that I did it, every single time I started to sprout, I'd go to Google just to remember. But basically all you need is a mason jar, a sprouting lid. There's things that you can do to make your own kind of work around the lid if you don't have a proper one. I'll generally soak my lentils overnight when I'm starting a batch. I soak them overnight. The next morning I drain that. I rinse them. I drain it again, and then turn it upside down. And then after that, I just rinse twice a day. And usually 4 days, 5 days, depending on how far I'm going to let them go, how much green I want to get on there, they're ready. And that's about as simple as it gets. And if you look online, look on Amazon for organic lentils. I've had a 5-pound bag well over a year now, and you guys hear me raving on and on about sprouts all the time. So I bought it back at like a 5-pound bag. I want to say it was about $30 or something like that, but that's good, solid nutrition for well over a year. So gonna go drink this, get out a little bit, and we'll see you again in a little bit. All right, I'm coming to you with my last meal of the day, although I'm not eating it right now because it's 2 o'clock here, and I don't eat dinner till about 4 o'clock. But I got myself a nice big salad, and as soon as I do this, I got to go get some more supplies. I'm almost out. Got a head of red leaf lettuce in there. The head of lettuce I had wasn't as big as my normal one, so I chopped up some kale in there as well. I've got some chopped broccoli and chopped purple cabbage. I just do that real quick in my food processor. Makes it super easy. Probably can't tell here, but another helping of the sprouts over here, and got a little bit of sauerkraut there. Had some kimchi last week, just like a little bit, just a couple of tablespoons on the salad. And I'm not exactly sure which dressing that I will eat. I don't know. I'll just kind of do that when I get back. I don't really plan out my food. I just kind of like, okay, what am I feeling like right now? I will tell you this, since I had the avocado earlier, it won't be heavy on. It won't be fat. The only fat that'll be in it probably is hemp seeds. And what did I just mention? I will eat my salad about 4 o'clock. I'm a grandpa when it comes to dinner. Like I've mentioned before, I guess I intermittent fast and I don't even really know it. I hear people acting like that's the next thing to make you ascend into the heavens, and I'm like, yeah, I do it. I generally don't have breakfast until about 9 o'clock in the morning, and usually I'll eat my last meal at 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. So there you go. You know, since that last segment, I didn't get out of the house. I got to doing some things, got to doing some editing on something, and now and the reason I wanted to go ahead and do this video is I wanted to start it uploading. So I'm about to start this video uploading, get out of here, and get out and outside a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a great weekend, and I'll either do a weekend talk or I'll see you on Monday. Peace.